What's up, everyone? Stream. Let's stream, I think. We can get started once I make a community post about the stream and I add everyone in the Discord that I'm doing it, so that way they know. Streaming now. Add everyone. So now. Alright. Okay, there we go. Got the stream. So we are streaming. Let me get the stream on the second monitor, actually. So that way I can read chat. There we go. Alright, welcome everybody. Welcome Tefir. Welcome Vorox. Welcome Bob and Friends Official. Welcome Cult Leader Devil King to the stream. And yeah, today we are playing the most unhinged Minecraft mod. The mod that I made. We Death of the Universe. I'm going to be doing... I don't know how long the stream is going to be, because I'm just going to be doing a survival playthrough to see, like, how it is. You know, we're gonna play test it. I haven't really play tested this mod in a while, and I think streaming it might be fun. So I'm just gonna make a world. I'll just call it like play test, and we're gonna play in hard mode, and we're just gonna get started. I don't know how far I'm gonna get, but I'm just gonna play test my own mod to see how things are. I'm gonna make a list of bugs so I can keep track of like bugs that we find and like gameplay stuff I need to tweak. And yeah. That's pretty much it. Your mic sounds different. Yeah, I actually rotated it in a different like way. I don't know if this is better or worse than previous. Maybe I could like, if I rotate it back to normal, it'll sound better. I'm sure, but yeah. All right, we're in. We're in the world. I gotta turn my sound back on. I had it off. There we go. All right. See a savanna nearby. There's an ocean biome and there's like a whole gravel beach over here. That's pretty cool. And I see some savanna trees. Did you see me DM? I don't think I have if you DM'd me recently. I'll look after the stream. Oh, there's a city over there. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. I know from the city I can get wooden planks, but that won't... That would get me decently far, but I'm going to play the survival mode like normally without cheesing it, because I'm going to make it so wooden planks don't drop anything when broken with the hand. So I will prevent cheesing it that way soon. So I'm just going to pretend like it's not a thing. Okay, so I got my oak, and now I'm gonna look for some hemp. I gotta find some wild bushes for that. Wild bushes are a little hard to spot, but oh, we just found a bunch right here. So we'll get a ton of crops. There's the hemp that we needed. We got some evil seeds as well. Pretty cool. Oh, and there's a forest biome over here. Nice. And some dead bushes so I can get sticks. More sticks. More bushes. There's a lot of dead bushes around here. Nice. And chicken for food. So, let me get some dirt now. I'm gonna get 3 pieces because I want to make a few rocks, and then I want to make a hoe. We got a new primitive hoe. That's a new item. And I want to make a scalpel. Yeah, this is a new item I added today, actually, because I finally made it so crops will only grow on farmland instead of on grass and stuff. Finally figured out how to do that, so now it's a thing. Is this the newest version of We Death of the Universe? It is, except this one isn't publicly available yet, because I'm still working on the update, and this is just like a play test to see how things are going, because I made a bunch of changes that are probably important for me to play test, mostly relating to mining. Because I added deep slate and 2 other layers below deep slate, so gotta make sure they play fine. Do the custom crops float above the farmland, though? That is a great question. I'm not sure. Oh, I guess we'll find out. Alright, so now I'll just, like, hang out in this, like, forest. Or, you know, I'll hang out, like, right here. Now let me Do some surgery. Oh, I just killed myself. I did not think that was going to kill me. Normally, I can do that. I can spam it just fine, but don't know what happened there. I didn't even tweak the scalpel at all, so that shouldn't have killed me, but whatever. Maybe I just suck. Show us the new features later? Maybe, but I already showed them off in my Discord, so it's not really... It's kind of redundant to show them again. But maybe if I get bored of the playthrough, we can. Alright, I got 3 mystery meats. And that's pretty fine, I think. I really hope I get my sticks back. I need those. And also my food stamps. Those are important. Food stamps are surprisingly good, like, when you spawn with them. Like, I did not expect them to be that good, but in my play testing, they actually helped me survive for a while. Of course, my sticks are, like, the only thing I didn't get back. That's actually just typical. Oh, here they are. Okay, good. I need these. Scalpel didn't take damage. Oh, yeah, you're right. Interesting. Okay, 4 mystery meat. I gotta wait till I get hungry to eat this. Oh, there's a dry forest over there. Thanks to the new biome distribution, these actually generate. They're pretty cool. I'm just gonna mine dead bushes. Oh, I know, I am hungry now. Alright, let's get started. And if I just keep eating mystery meat, I'll keep pooping. 12 poo is probably fine. I would get more mystery meat, but I don't want to scalpel myself, so forget it. Alright, give me some more sticks. Okay, there we go. Now... Oh, I lost my hoe. I don't even care to look for it. I'm just gonna get more rocks and make another one. There we go. Primitive hoe. And now, this is how much durability the primitive hoe has. Yeah, in 4 entire farmland. That's to make up for the fact that they're pretty easy to get. And now I can use my poop. Come on. There we go. Got a full one. Let's do that again. There we go. Alright, cool. Put that back down. Oh, I got some weed seeds. Nice. That's gonna be good for getting money later. I'm gonna make another hoe, just because I can. Like I said, they're easy to make. There we go. There we go. This just grew. Nice. I'll even plant my evil seeds and my melons just for food. Sugarcane I'm not gonna plant right now. Pretty sure I made it so you can get a jukebox somehow. I forgot what it was, but like breaking like 10 dirt or something gives you a jukebox. I don't remember if that's true, but we'll see. Oh, there's more poop. Alright, cool. There we go. Got some more hemp. Okay, so with our hemp, let's make some string. And now we can make some wicker, and we can make some filter. Very cool. Now we just gotta look for gravel and or sand. There's some sand right here, which I think I'll scalp. Or not scalp. I'll filter. And I'll try and get coal and hopefully iron. There's some flint and some coal. I should make it so you can get saltpeter from filtering also. That's a good idea. Because saltpeter actually works as really good bone meal / poo, fun fact. So having it accessible early game is probably a good idea. There's some coal. I need that for a campfire. Copper dust I don't need at all. Of course, I keep getting it. That's typical. No, don't drown. Oh, crap. I was not being careful, but it's honestly fine that I died because now I have full hunger again. You should make it so the filter isn't instant. Maybe, but I don't really know how to make it not instant. At least in a way that's, like, good. Are you playing this in the Creator Launcher? Yeah, I am. Yeah, so that means I'm not going to have my regular name, and I'm not going to have my regular skin. Should probably point that out. Wait, how do you add layers below bedrock with Creator? What are you saying? I never said it was below bedrock. I just said I added more layers. I made it so deep slate spawns higher, and then I added 2 layers below deep slate. And one of the layers is like 10 blocks, so it's not even a lot. Oh, I can't filter clay. That's fine. I was curious if I did that or not. I guess I didn't. Can we get some iron already? Come on. I'm gonna drown again. Did I even get any? I got no iron. That's fine. I'm gonna make like 2 filters. I'm probably gonna need them. There we go. Has the industrial basis guy skin permanently replaced your old skin? Not really. I've just been using it and haven't changed back because I kind of like it. Not gonna lie. There's some iron. Can we get some more? Can we get some more? Can we get some more? Okay, let's not drown. The We Death the Universe add-ons, or the We Death the Universe of the Universe add-ons, that's technically what you just typed, are cool. You ever do a playthrough with them? I'm not sure. I have loaded them up before, and they are really, some of them are actually really cool and pretty interesting. I don't know if I'll do a playthrough with them, like an actual playthrough with them, at least until I actually finish the mod, but, you know, we'll see. Okay, I need like 2 more iron dust, and then I have enough for everything I kind of need. That's salt. Come on. Give me more already. This mod has add-ons? Yeah, some really fine people on the Wheat and I Discord server have made quite a few add-ons and or remakes and or mod packs for this mod. It's pretty cool. Which add-ons have you played? I played a lot of the older ones. I haven't played any of the newer ones yet, but I can tell you, like, last time I played with add-ons was maybe like a few months ago, so anything that was made a few months ago I probably added, because I downloaded like all of them and put them all into one pack just to try them all out. And I haven't played any remakes yet. Can we just get that? Oh, I do have the iron. All right, cool. It's turning night, so I'm just gonna get out of here. I'll probably live in the city for a while because those are just ready-made buildings. I'll take my hemp. Did I only get weed from that? I think I only got weed seeds from that. I'm not sure. All right, I'm just gonna let everything else grow here, I suppose. I don't really care to keep it. I'll just grab some more sticks on the way. Cool. Also, fun fact, the scalpel is actually like a pretty good weapon. Like, it does a whole 2 attack damage. Also, this building is floating. That's silly. And this one too. That's silly. I don't know what these people were thinking when they built the city like that, but whatever. Oh, these trash cans haven't been loaded, so they're not gonna give me anything. Alright, I think this building is gonna be, where I live. It's pretty cool. Let's make a campfire. Campfire! Wait, how do I make a campfire again? Oh, it's like this. Alright, cool. Campfire. Let's put our iron on there, and I'm even gonna... Oh, I can't make another one. Don't have enough sticks for that. That's too bad. I got really nothing to do while I wait for my stuff. Maybe I can get away with getting more dead bushes. I know it's, like, dark out. Oh, yeah, no. That gangster sees me. That gangster definitely sees me. Okay, good. I'm glad I made it so living in a city biome is at least slightly difficult. Alright, cool. It doesn't even matter, though, because I can make planks now, and then I can make sticks from that. Cool, we got ourselves a sawmill. Yeah, I got a comment earlier that said, like, early game is, like, too annoying or whatever, but... I think you just need to get good, because I already have wood planks, and I've only been playing for, like, 14 minutes. Here, I'll make another campfire. I'm gonna cook the rest of my iron And my pork chop and my chicken. There we go. Alright, I'm gonna see if I can kill this gangster. This one won't shoot at me, right? It will. It will. It will. I wasn't sure. They have very similar skins. I always forget which one will shoot at me and which one won't. I might be screwed? I don't know. Yeah, see, there's a trade-off for living in a city. You have easy access to shelter, and there's a lot of money opportunities, but then stuff like that happens. Which is kind of what I wanted. I kind of wanted to discourage living in city biomes, because I'd like to encourage people to build actual bases, and clearly I kind of did that. Anyone remember the Pink Sheep channel? I do remember the Pink Sheep channel. I used to watch that all the time back in the day. That shit was so peak. Oh, cool, he's gone. Lucky me. Oh yeah, I'm going to patch up my house, so that way that doesn't happen again. And now we can make a crafting table. Cool. It's very easy. Boom. And I actually completely skipped the primitive tool. I don't even need that. And now, the crafting table. I could work on getting a furnace. I could do that. I'm thinking about what I want to do right now. Oops, I did not mean to take a screenshot. Probably will make a furnace. Or, adequate bedding, maybe. I'm gonna go see if my hemp is done, actually. Get energy? Well, I can't do that without mining. And I'm not kitted out for that yet. Oh, there's a beetle sack over there. I could get some crazy armor from that, maybe. I forgot where I put my hemp at. Oh, an egg! That's actually, we actually really need eggs for progression, so I'm glad we got that early. Because, trying to get eggs on purpose in Minecraft is just so annoying, I'm gonna be honest. My evil wheat is getting close. That's cool. Oh, I got a lot of hemp. Nice. I can afford the bedding. I just realized it's not gonna skip the night. I remembered, but saving my spawn point is good anyway, so it don't matter. Oh my goodness. Beetles are really easy if you just build up 2 blocks. Yeah, I'm sure. I've been meaning to make them more difficult, because I've gotten complaints on how they're too easy. And those people who say they're too easy are honestly right. I'm probably going to make it so they shoot at you, and that they can jump, probably. Or, like, leap at you like how spiders can. We'll see. That was my plan, at least. Am I being shot at? Oh, yeah, there's a brown spider outside. I made it so these guys shoot at you. And they do a lot more damage than I thought. That's a little overpowered. Here, you know what? Why don't we make a notepad of things we have to change for gameplay? Here, I'm gonna write, like, bugs/gameplay I need to fix. And I'm just gonna write, like, I don't know. Nerf brown spiders projectiles. Because that did 9.5 hearts, that's too much. And also, while I'm at it, let me write buff beetles, because I know I'm gonna kill them easily. Buff beetles. Alright, cool. Okay, let me put adequate bedding here. Please make crafting tables craftable with normal iron in addition to crappy iron. It's annoying later game. They already are craftable with normal iron. Or at least I swear they were. I swear I did that. I probably deleted the recipe on accident, but I know I did that. Well, that sucks. Now it looks like I never did that. I have done that before, but I guess I don't know what happened. I don't know what I'm gonna do about that brown spider. I'm just gonna let it hang out And I should grow some hemp outside, actually. That's a good idea. That I will do. Yeah, I have hemp seeds. You know what? I don't even have to do it outside. Why am I... I can just do it inside. We're gonna make a greenhouse room up here. There we go. Oh my gosh. There we go. And my copper is done. I don't need it, but I have it. How do I make soap again? I got the effect, and now I'm curious. Fat, sugar, and sunflower. That's actually... I have everything to make that, technically. Except for the sunflower. I can get the mystery meat easily. So do the crops float? Oh yeah, let's check real quick. Oh yeah, they do. I don't know how I would even fix that, but whatever. I don't care. Unplayable. Alright, let's think. You should make the model offset to be -1. Oh yeah, that would probably work. Good idea. Oh, I just realized I need a primitive tool to get stone, actually. Or no, I can make a wooden pickaxe, but I already committed to this, so we're doing that. All right, primitive tool acquired. Also, did I get the achievement for making a... Yeah, I did. I added this achievement like 20 minutes ago before I started streaming. So, crafting table check. So yeah, we can get a furnace and then we can start smelting real iron, I think is the play. So how do we make a furnace again? I changed the recipe. What is it now? I need crappy iron. Oh, I need 2 extra crappy iron. And I need a crucible, which is just bricks and stuff. So that's pretty easy. We're actually going to start that right now. I need bricks and coal, which I have enough coal, I'm pretty sure. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 4 coal. All right, cool. Will you fix the scores in flail chalk? Yeah, I will eventually. I will eventually. Okay, here's some clay. I mean, I don't need that much, but I'm gonna get a bunch just so I have it. Cool. And now, we could use more coal. I don't know where some caves are at. Also, I need stone. Also, I think the game is broken on your site because it just won't load. I mean, I saw in screenshots you posted you were able to play it on my website. Is it like, is it broken sometimes? Oh my gosh! I think that was a brown spider that just did that. Holy smokes, thank you, I guess. Old screenshots? No, I'm pretty sure you sent one, like, recently. Because, like, you sent a picture talking about how the score was broken, but it was on the background of my website, I'm pretty sure. Oh, there's a jungle over there. Are there any caves nearby? I don't know. I'm gonna get stone real quick. Oh, I saw an asteroid over there. That's cool. Yeah, see, the stone tool is faster than a wooden pickaxe anyway, so it's better I just get this. It was full screen on itch.io, I think. Oh, that's also possible. I'm just gonna mine stone until my thing... Oh, wait, I got a petrified wheat. Yeah, wait, I'm by a wheat field. You know, I'm gonna make petrified wheat tools instead, just because I have the opportunity. That stuff is, like, kind of the same as stone, but it's, like, debatably better, because breaking blocks will give you food. Not even debatably better, that is just better. So, we're gonna make, wheat tools. How much do I have? I have 14. That's, like, enough to get most of the set. There's a hot dog stand. Nice. We need money to utilize that. Mouse is over here, I'm pretty sure. Also, just so I don't forget, I'm gonna write on this page. I'm gonna write, remove breaking planks with your fist. Just so I remember. I know I mentioned that earlier, so I'm just gonna put that there so I remember. Where was my house again? Did I pass it? I think it was over there. Best cereal brand? I am quite fond of Cheerios, and I also like Cinnamon Toast Crunch. And Life. I don't know if you guys have had that, but Life cereal is pretty good. It's not very popular, but it's pretty good. Hey, I got the beginnings disc. Nice. I think I got that for mining stone. And, and mining stone is what gets you the jukebox. Cool. Nice. I put that song specifically in a ton of my videos. Let's make wheat tools. I'll make a pickaxe and a shovel and a sword and an axe. I hear the spider outside. Oh, I have enough to make a hoe too. I guess I'll do that because it's just better than a primitive hoe. Yep, spider's outside. Come here, buddy. It's going to kill me. I'm gonna save my spawn one more time just so I remember. Oh, yeah, you're aggro. You're aggro during the day. That's another thing that sets it apart from regular spiders, I guess. Oof. Okay, I can kill him. Save me, Weedo Nine Tails. Oh my gosh, the knockback. Can I kill it with my hand? Yeah, the knockback on these projectiles is too high. That's for sure. Dude, it's low. It's low. I was hoping there'd be a weapon over there. Man. This is starting to get out of control. My stuff is everywhere. Iframes to the win. Oh man, that was the one! Dude! These guys are too annoying. And too OP. Dog is one spider, I know. Dude. Imagine how much worse this would be if I gave it regen. Oh, yes! It's dead! The day is saved. The day is saved, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know if it drops this flint or if I always had it, but I don't think flint is part of its drops. I have no idea, to be honest. Okay, I forgot what I was even doing. I was gonna go mine, something, I'm sure. All my stuff is everywhere because of that excursion. I think I got all of it. I don't know. I got it all pretty much. All right, cool. I did not mean to. I did not mean to do that. Okay. I didn't get my axe back, but I honestly don't give a shit. I'm just gonna make a new one. It's not like you can do anything else with petrified wheat anyway. All right. Should we get food? I'm kind of low on food. Or no, I have food stamps. Forget it. And oh, I got mystery meat because I did that on accident. Cool. Let's go look for a cave. Or oh, there's one right here. And there's coal in it. Nice. I needed that. I'm scared I'm gonna find more. That's a... What kind of gangster is that? Can that one shoot me? You can't shoot me. Okay, good. If that one was able to shoot me, I would be dead. Straight up. Give me some food. What was your favorite We Death of the Universe update? Mine is Opium and Landlord. Yeah, that's a great question. In terms of update, I would, like, the factors I would put in when it comes to... Oh, yeah, kill that guy. Oh, I think the skeleton got one shot. Oh, no. They're fighting. You guys have fun. Yeah, when it comes to my favorite update, I'd probably have to go based on factors of, like, how fun it was to make and how impactful it was for the game. And I would say probably, like, you know, Opium was really fun to make, and it was very influential, because that one added Opium, it added Kunk. No, it didn't add the rent calibrator. It added it added rings, too. That one, I added rings in that update. I remember that was the first update where I really wanted to put effort into, like, the early game, because the rings were meant to be early game related, and they kind of are. And, yeah, so yeah, the rings are really influential. There's also, some other stuff. Yeah, that's a really good one. I also really liked the jungle update, actually. The jungle update was really, I don't know how influential it was gameplay-wise, but that one, I added, like, a bunch of guns, like, and including the AK-47, or the chunk shooter, I think it's called, and, I added some other stuff, too, like the, trying to remember what it's called. Oh yeah, I straight up just added the jungle bomb and the jungle fortress, which had mahogany for mahogany armor. And mahogany armor is actually really good. I'm probably going to make that in this video. What is this? Zinc? And, also, of course, the Landlord update. I just gotta say, I gotta mention the Landlord update is one of my favorites because of, you know, that's the one that started it all. And that's how I learned how to do GUI. Like, I learned a lot of stuff from that update. Like, how to do GUIs and stuff. Granted, I did it pretty horribly, and I had to come back to it and fix it all later, but... So that was one of the most broken updates, but it was probably one of the best ones. So yeah, it's probably one of those three. And maybe, I don't know... Oh yeah, I completely forgot to mention, the, jungle update added conveyors and a ton of machines and stuff. So I'm gonna be honest, the jungle update is probably my favorite, and then, like, the Landlord is a good second, and then Opium would be third, most likely. Will you do anything for We Death the Universe's 1-year anniversary? That's probably when I'll, like, create the first official release, to be honest with you. I'm not gonna say anything definitive, but that's kind of my goal. I want to have it done by then. I'm the one that suggested conveyor belts. I'm going to be honest, I don't even remember if I added those because of your suggestion. I'm pretty, like, I want to say I've had that idea for a while, but just didn't know how to add it until when I did, but I think I saw your suggestion sometime before I added them, so, yeah. That also inspired me, just because people wanted to see them. I've always wanted to have some sort of actually good item transportation, something that isn't, like, hoppers. It's... Actually, I'm gonna go farther in that cave, since it's nighttime. I suggested peeing clowns. Yeah, see, that's the example of, like, a bad idea. There's more coal. I will grab that. Most annoying We Death the Universe suggestion. Ones where people just say, like, add blank, and they don't give me any description on what that would even do. Like, they barely thought of it. And also, like, people who suggest really obvious things. Like, just so I, like, they suggest something really obvious before I do it, just so that way I technically, like, have to credit them. There's not really one suggestion that I find annoying, though. Except I remember I used to get a lot of ones who, like, people telling me to add brain rot, and that was kind of annoying, but I'm kind of over that now because people stopped doing it. Is that saltpeter? No, that's more zinc. Saltpeter and zinc look very similar. And that's just because I reused the old sulfur texture for when I added saltpeter, and those two look a lot like zinc. Pretty sure all this is zinc. Zinc is really common. So is tin. Tin is cool. Is there more iron in this cave? Brother. Are you going to do a texture update for We Death the Universe? I mean, probably not. I kind of like the textures. Some of them are very clearly really outdated before I actually got good at making textures. And, like Mystery Meat, for example. That texture is over, like, 2 or 3 years old now. And also, like, because it didn't originally come from this mod. I didn't make it for this mod originally. And also, like, there's a lot of textures, and it wasn't like, because for a lot of textures, I take like an existing Minecraft texture and I edit it, like I edit the colors and edit how it looks a little bit, and those textures end up looking pretty good. But then there's ones that I made completely from scratch like 2 years ago, and those are the worst looking ones because they're so outdated. I probably won't change any textures though, really, unless I really think they're ugly. I can't change Mystery Meat, that's iconic, but, like, I remember I changed pea crystals a while ago because of how ugly those were. Oh my gosh, what the... Are we being deadass? What is this? This is so stupid. Fuck this. I'm leaving. Alright, I want the silverfish to come through here so I can kill him. Here we go. There's another one! There must have been some infested stone down there. How? Oh, that's how. There's another one. Bro. Are we being serious? Am I really getting chased out of the cave right now? I can't believe it. I'm gonna die to this dude. They have like 40 health, by the way. Yeah, do not go mining in the city biome. I'm actually gonna find a cave somewhere else so I don't have to deal with these guys. Gangsters and, thieves, I think, are what the melee ones are called. Those are too difficult. Let's go find a new cave. Not that one. Oh, I see some wheat knives. Hello. I actually fixed the YouTube channel, so we're gonna utilize that. Do they shoot tears? Did I make it so they shoot tears? I didn't even know they were a neutral mob. I don't know when I did that, but I'm glad I did, because that's funny. That's a leper. Stay away from the leper. Are we being serious? I'm getting attacked by frenzied livestock now. Drop some scrap. And locusts. I like the locusts. How much health do these guys have? Oh my gosh. They were not meant to have that much, I want to say. Kind of loving the Weedo 9 tails right now. Fuck that. Yeah, no. Pretty much, like, a lot of these projectiles the enemies fire do too much damage. Like, did you see that was 8 hearts, dude? I don't know how much health these guys have. I do 4 attack damage. Are you serious? I'm not even in a city biome, bro. I'm just gonna go look for a cave. I'm not gonna get caught up in all this combat. How come whenever I suggest a good idea, you end up crediting yourself for already thinking about it? Because you suggest things that are obvious most of the time. Or maybe great minds think alike. And actually, it's probably both. And you suggest a lot of stuff, like, all the time, so... Oh, I forgot I changed the bullet texture. So, of course, some of those are bound to just, like, multiple people come up with it. Too much damage, but the knockback is fine. Also the knockback. But I kind of like the goofy knockback. It's funny. At least I think it's funny. I saw... I don't know if it was a comment or someone messaging me on Discord, but they really did not like the amount of knockback that the projectiles did or something. I thought that was amusing. Okay, I see my stuff. Get away from me. Get away from me, you freak! I should add the freaks from Industrial Basis. Those are cool. I like them. Alright, I got all my stuff. Cool. You know what, actually, I'm gonna go back to base. Because I can make a crucible right now. And I should honestly make a furnace, probably. Just so I can have iron armor. That would help. Knockback is funny as long as they don't do that much damage. Exactly. And if they shoot, like, slow. Because when things have high knockback and they shoot fast, it's kind of too overpowered. Well, I definitely have to lower one of those stats, undoubtedly. It'll probably be the knockback. Because I do, like, you know, it's kind of, like, I kind of like the knockback and it's funny. But honestly, realistically, I should probably change it in, like, some enemies. Pretty sure the reason their knockback and damage is so high, though, is because I used the homunculus tier projectile as what they shoot. So, you know, they, like, since I use that exact same projectile, it uses the same damage as a boss. So, yeah, there you go. Let's make a crucible then, shall we? I need to put clay on here. And I want to make a chest, but I can't make them this way, unfortunately. I need iron nuggets, so I'm gonna have to wait till I do that. I'm gonna go get some food. Add clay grass, which replaces grass when clay replaces dirt. Oh yeah. Why am I saying oh yeah? Wait, what? Are you talking about clay that has grass on it, or dirt that has clay grass on it? I'm assuming you mean grass, or I'm assuming you mean clay with grass on it. Alright, see, this is the example of like an idea that is not obvious, and I would not have came up with that myself. So that's good. That's definitely not something I expected. Oh, I need iron to make... Man, I need iron to make a furnace, I just remembered. So we're gonna go get some, I guess. I have to go get some iron. What can I ditch? I don't need this, I don't need this. I'm gonna keep the mystery meat, because I'm gonna graft it later. You'll see what that means. That's a new feature in this update. I don't need 1 tin. What am I going to do with that? Also, that frenzy of livestock needs to go. Looks like I didn't make it so hoeing things gives you food. That's actually fine. I don't care. Alright, these guys don't shoot, so I can just do this. And I'll get hunger. These locusts are going to get in. Or no, I think... Yeah, pretty much every enemy has a hitbox that's too tall, so that's fine. In fact, I'm gonna add that. I'm gonna like, what's the word? Fix enemy hitboxes. Pretty much every enemy I have, like, their hitbox is the default one, unfortunately. They're all dead. There's a leper over there. I don't remember if those drop anything good, but I'm assuming they don't. Because this is what lepers do when you attack them, fun fact. Yeah, they summon rotten chunks. There's a sturdy down there. Those do not drop anything. Oh no, they drop like coal and something. They drop like coal and like one other thing. Oh, it's echo shards. I'm not gonna even deal with that. I don't care. There's another sturdy. Oh, those are aggro. Oh, okay. Some of this wheat is growing. That's nice. Wait. Forgot I can just do this to get food easily. Alright, cool. I forgot what I was even doing. Oh yeah, I need to get iron dust. I should honestly make it so you can, like, use your hand to crush, like, iron, like, raw iron into dust in your inventory. And I should do that for all the ores. Just that way I don't have to do stuff like this when I already have iron ore. Okay, I got one. There it is. This is the other one. Alright, cool. Let's get out of here. Yeah, all the wheat is growing. Yay. I hear another spider and I'm scared. Oh, I think the sturdy is making that noise. Those guys make spider noises. Just 'cause. Alright. We're back. I really hope that sturdy isn't following me. I am going to smelt my iron dust. And probably, I'm going to actually prospect and look for a base that isn't in the city, or look for a cave that isn't in a city biome. Because I am not about to go mining and having to deal with gangsters that do my entire health bar with one bullet. I'm gonna grab more sticks while I'm here. And of course, none of those gave me sticks. Neither did that one. That's just typical. That's, you know what? Fine. Don't give me sticks. I don't need no sticks. That's what I thought. Am I getting shot at? I'm dead. If I die to another brown spider, I swear I'm nerfing them right away. I don't even care. There's a cave over here, though, but it goes into a city biome, so forget it. I'm really loving the new biome distribution, though. I think I got it right. This is even a meat biome over there. And that's a big cave that I can actually explore without getting clobbered. And I might even move over here, because being next to a meat biome is not the worst idea. Yeah, we made it. I'm pretty sure most of this is in a dry cave, or a dry forest. Oh no, it's in a plains. Oh, that's brittle. Oh my gosh. I saw brittle bones, and I thought I was okay, but apparently there was a regular skeleton there too. I'm actually fine that happened though, because I got my iron so it wouldn't despawn. What about adding another biome, maybe even another update? In my opinion, it feels too bloated in the overworld. Well, the problem with that is... Hold on. Sorry, this is unrelated, but I just found a holy block. That's actually really good, because I buffed the self-help book, so you get more effects from it. Tough. Oh yeah, as I was saying, the problem with that is, since the whole mod takes place in a dimension that I made, you actually can't light nether portals here. And also, I kind of like all, like I said this before, I kind of like all progression being contained in one dimension. That's just cool to me. So I don't think I'm going to be able to do another update, unfortunately. Or add anything to the nether end, really. But I can add the nether and end to the overworld if I wanted to. Or to my custom dimension. There's more jungle over there. Did I go in the wrong direction? I swear there was not jungle over here. Oh, this cave is also a good candidate. Where am I? I feel like I'm not in the right spot. This is a lepidodendron tree. Yo. These haven't been spawning, but now they finally do. They haven't been spawning for like 8 months, but I fixed it, so now they spawn again. It's pretty cool. I'm gonna show you guys what happens when I break one, because I made it do something special if you break the lepidodendron tree now. Am I even gonna get a dimensional shard? I think I need a diamond axe. Oh yeah, isn't that just delightful? Yeah, that's just great. That's on account of the time distortion effect that I got from doing that. And yeah, I didn't get a dimensional shard. We'll come back, but I gotta go find my stuff. I have no idea where it is. It might be over here. Oh, I died over here, I'm pretty sure. I really hope I did, because I have no idea where I died otherwise. If you see this tree, your day is ruined. Not potion effect. Yeah, exactly. Isn't the nether flooded and we death the universe? Technically, yeah, but I'm gonna be honest. I don't think I'm gonna go further with the flooded nether concept. I don't think I'm even gonna add it at all, to be honest. I kind of lost interest. Where did I die? What? Was it right here? I think it might have been right here. In that cave. I have no idea. I'm going back to my spawn to see. Add a nether reactor so you can get nether blocks. That's actually not a terrible idea. Re-adding the nether reactor core or something adjacent would be kind of cool. Maybe I'll add a flooded nether reactor core or something. I'm completely lost. I don't even know where I am now. Bro. No, that's my house up there, I'm pretty sure. So I went this way. But I swear that pirate ship was not there before. Am I retarded? I have no idea where I am. Here, let's see. Are these new chunks? Let me right-click on this. No, these are old chunks, I'm pretty sure. So yeah, I'm just gonna go straight this way for a while, I guess. I don't know what to do. I might be screwed. There's an asteroid, look. And now it's turning night. I'm never gonna get my stuff back. Bro. I'm starting to get a little worried. I have no idea where I died. I literally have no clue. What the fuck? It had to have been over here. I don't know where else it could have been. And now it's raining. And thanks to the way rain is glitched in custom dimensions, it does nothing, but it just makes the screen dark for a while. And it completely screws with the bitrate. If I can't get my stuff back, I'm probably just gonna restart. Fuck no. It had to have been in here, right? No. It's somewhere over here. No way I can't sprint. I can't believe this. I thought I died so close, but I literally have no idea where I died. That's horrible. Thoughts on the new F3 menu update? It's pretty cool, I guess. I don't even know what else to say other than that. It's pretty cool. I was kind of hoping they would, like, get rid of the F3 menu and make it so all of its functions are incorporated into items. But now that they made it so, like, it's customizable, I think, and that's kind of going in the opposite direction, I don't think they're gonna do that anymore. The public library is very high up. Is this mod being constantly updated to the new updates, or is it in an old update? It's just in 1.20.1, and I'm not going to update it further. I'm not getting my stuff back, am I, bro? Alright, you know what? Alright, I'm just going to say, this playthrough's over. We're going to start again, but I want to know where I died real quick. I'm really curious. Because I cannot fathom how, like, I swear I went, like, the exact same direction, and I just did not find my shit. Okay, wait. So this is my house right here. I went, like, straight this way for a while. And then I went, like, up. Where's that meat biome? Is the meat biome over here? Because wasn't there a meat biome? Am I crazy? Am I mentally ill? It's a village. I have no idea where I died. Was it over here? There's a meat biome over here, but this wasn't the same. This was not the one I was talking about. Oh, hey, a wasteland. Just use a recovery compass? Good idea. Oh, it was this way. I swear it was the completely opposite direction. Use neodymium helmet. That doesn't work anymore since I nerfed it. Yeah, I did that literally yesterday. Oh, it was in this cave, it looks like. Bruh. I can't believe that. Yeah, I went the completely opposite way. I didn't even know. I swear I went this way, but I guess not. Alright, let's try again. New playthrough. Attempt to, or you know, I'll just write like playtest number 2. Hard mode, survival, let's do it. New beginnings, new beginnings. And if I encounter a brown spider, I will crash out. I will. Is every vanilla item obtainable in the Death of the Universe? A lot of the ones found in, like, exclusively in structures aren't. And there's, like, there's a bunch of, like, stone variants that aren't, I know. And there's a few other things that aren't. So the answer's no, but eventually I will make it so, like, pretty much everything will be. Where did I spawn? Oh my gosh, my game glitched, I think. Sometimes that just happens where I start flying in the air. Because it won't load. Okay, I need to restart. I need to restart the instance. I'm gonna cancel the instance and I'm gonna start over. Can you show us your old Way Death of the Universe worlds? I mean, no. And a lot of them I like place some blocks that I'm testing, or like I look at biome gen, so I just walk or I fly around for a while. There's nothing to see in any of those worlds. All right, let's see what my spawn actually was. I hope it was actually good. It's taking a long ass time. I don't like that. A lot of it is preparing the spawn area. There we go. Oh, I spawned in an ocean? With a shipwreck right next to me. Or, not a shipwreck. This is an actual ship. No wreck here. Yep, those guys are going to shoot at me. Yeah, I forgot about that. Alright, let's get right to it. I want to have a really productive early game. So that way I don't have to, like... Because in the last world, I had a very slow early game, and it kind of screwed me up. I need hemp right now. How have I not gotten a hemp yet? Oh my gosh, I'm getting unlucky. They have a shipwreck if it's not in water. I guess that's true. There's a leopard at engine tree again. So glad this spawned, finally. Oh, that reminds me, I have to make it so Hyperion can spawn again. But I'm not going to worry about that. Is it actually possible to be this unlucky? What the fuck? What disc is that? Oh, it's blue sky. Add a submarine wreckage in oceans that have Xbox controllers as chest loot. Okay, that's diabolical and a good idea. Finally. Holy crap, why did that take so long? Alright, let's make a... I'm gonna make a scalpel, but I'm actually not going to use it on myself. I'm gonna kill some chickens so I can have food. I know there were a bunch around here. There we go. Oh, it insta-kills them. That's pleasant. Also, I just realized, now that I have onions, making it the dark web might not be the worst idea for money, because then I could, like, do organ trade and, like, stuff. Maybe, oh, there's plastic ore right here. Nice. Fun fact. You actually cannot harvest the plastic just by, like, breaking it. You need to, use the scalpel. Or not a scalpel. You have to use a filter. How'd you make the Chunkaruptor's bullets ignore iframes? I have no idea if I even did that on purpose. To be honest with you. I had a robot mom named Clanker. Honestly, adding robots would not be a bad idea. And naming them Clanker is also a good idea. Alright, I guess I'm gonna grow my hemp now or something. Here we go. Just kind of hoping I get more mystery meat. I could get it by killing animals and combining all their meat. If I find enough animals, that's not a bad idea. That's how it used to be done back in the 1.22 meat update era. Because you couldn't, there was no self-surgery in that mod. So you had to get it from killing animals. Filthy tin skin clanker. I like that. Tin skin. That's funny. Alright, we need some sheep and pigs. And I need to eat. Okay, I thought this was going to be locked in, but I'm getting unlucky. I'm just going to eat this raw, because I can't cook it yet. Okay, I got a few mystery meat. This is probably enough to get me going. Okay. Okay, now we have to make a hoe. Alright, here's some things I'm gonna do so my playthrough goes smoothly. I'm not gonna live in the city biome. And I'm probably going to focus on getting armor, like, right away. There we go, got some hemp. Oh, man. Oh, man. I need to find more meat, bruh. That almost killed me. There's no sheeps or the other thing around here. I'm just saying, no daughter of mine will bring an oil drinker home. No daughter of mine will bring nuts and bolts home. Dude, robot slurs are just so awesome. I'm not even gonna call them slurs. They're not slurs. Robots aren't people, but you know what I mean. It's funny. What sucks is there's like actually like people out there who date ChatGPT. That's not a joke, by the way. That's actually a real thing now. It's actually really sad. I saw this picture of someone who saw someone with ChatGPT open on their phone, and they were texting it like it was their girlfriend. It was, like, so freaky. Wire-backed clanker. That sounds a lot like something I probably can't say on YouTube. Wetback? That's what it sounds like. Imagine ending your entire bloodline for ChatGPT. If I was someone's, like, ancestor and, like, my great-great-grandson did that, I'd be so mad. I'd be coping and seething in my grave, for real. I forgot where my hemp was, I'm gonna be honest. I completely forgot where my hemp was. There it is. And it grew. And of course I only got one seed back. I have to increase seed rates too. I'm gonna do that actually. Increase hemp seed drops. Okay. Now that I have my hemp, I can make a filter now, I guess. And of course, now I'm sweaty, so these particles are going to be on my screen. Also, I'm starting to get mighty hungry. And I have some, like, chips I'm going to eat while we play. They're not, like, real chips. They're like, they're like crackers. But they're really thick. And they're pretty good. I don't know what they're called, but they're pretty good. Let's collect some sand. I saw some copper. There's coal. We can cook our food now. Iron. Give it to me. Don't drown. More. Okay, things are going smoothly. There we go. I should cook my food while I'm doing this. It's not how you make a campfire. Man, I'm gonna need more hemp. Iron. Oh! Oh, we're okay. We're okay. How much iron? I got 5. So I'm gonna need 8 total, actually. Just so I have enough for a furnace. There's some iron. Alright, we just need one more. That was copper. We're good. Alright, I'm gonna break this, because I don't really want it here, and I could use the charcoal to make more. Yep, I can make double the amount of campfires. Where did I put my hemp? Okay. This is where we're gonna build a house, I think. Is there actually, like, a cave I can live in? Not living in a flooded one. Yeah, I'll just dig a hole in the ground, and that'll be my house. Do I have string? I don't have string anymore, so I can't make a primitive tool, unfortunately. But I can start, like, sculpting a little area, I guess. Hey, I got the blue sky disc and jukebox. I guess we're listening to this now. And I got beginnings. We listened to that last time, though. And you know what? I can fill... Okay, there's a flooded cave over here, too. That's fine. I'll just, like, do this. I'll put a door here eventually. Oh, wait, I forgot I've had food stamps this whole time. I can just eat these. I completely forgot. I need to go get more sticks, I just realized. And I need to eat some of my crackers. My thick crackers. Primitive tool achieved. Not a lot of mobs out right now, that's good. Oh, I see a gift over there. You guys see that? These are brittle bones, right? Okay, these won't attack me unless I get close. What do you have? What do you have? Nothing. Get me out of here. Add killers? You can already kill people in Minecraft. Is this Kevin MacLeod music? It is not. It's Paragon X9 music. Which is also royalty free, I'm pretty sure. Because I've used it in videos and I haven't gotten copyrighted. And it's free to download. So. Yeah. Campfire. Uh-oh. Damn it! He's low, dude. That zombie is a sword. Are we being dead ass? Get me away! Add evil brine? Okay. Easy. And bone meal. Where'd the music go? Oh my goodness. Actually, I should add a music disc that's just completely silent. That might be funny. Alright, bone meal. And I have an extra poop. I don't know how I got that, but I have it. That might have been what the gifts dropped, actually. Because poop is part of their loot pool, I believe. Are we being serious? Okay, we're good. Evil Brian is evil. He's double evil. Is this fire? That sounds pretty fire. I think my steak's done. Yeah, it is. Iron is next. Ah! Get me out of here. Strange how Minecraft has so many rocks that come from volcanoes, yet not a single volcano in the game. Honestly, they should add volcanoes. That would be so cool. Kind of like, I hope they add volcanoes that are similar to how Project Red's volcanoes are. Those are so cool. Oh, my irons are done. Let's go. Let's make a saw blade. And I need to make another primitive tool is what I need to make real quick. There we go. Now let me get some wood. There we go. Sawmill. And now I can make a crafting table. It actually saw that all for me. Easy! Crafting table. I'm gonna get some clay. So I can make a crucible. This is going way more swimmingly. Now I just need charcoal, and I'm pretty sure I can make that by putting oak planks, or not oak planks, oak logs on a campfire. Let me eat another cracker, though. Alright. Let me test if this theory is true. Yep, you can put oak logs on a campfire to get charcoal. Get away from me, you freak. Thank you. Will I get dimension shards from this? The answer is no. I'm pretty sure I need a diamond axe. I don't remember. Jeez. I'm gonna make another hoe. I knew I heard something over here. Clapped. And I got a carrot from that guy. Not even rare, because you can get these just from wild crops, but that's cool. Oh, it's another zombie. And a frenzied livestock, bro. Are we being serious? There we go. Cook these potatoes. And cook more clay. Alright, cool. Oh, I need more charcoal. Shit, I forgot. I'll make one more campfire just so I can get enough charcoal. There we go. The campfire should have more recipes, to be honest. That'd be cool. Add trash can mimic? That's not a bad idea. Oh yeah, I want to show you guys something you can do with the Heat Death for Dummies book. If you shift right click with it, you can get Heat Death for Smarties. And it tells you tips. Like if I click 1 and I hit view entry, craft dirt into rocks and combine that with a stick to make a scalpel. Isn't that pleasant? And that's cannibalism. That's hemp. This is kind of inaccurate now that I added the hoe, but yeah. That's filter. Oh, filter. That is primitive tool. Iron and bricks. Sawmill. Crafting table. This one's probably furnace. Yep, furnace. Is there anything else after? Oh, just use advancements. And now generator. Circuit sandwich. Oh, I did not know I want this in depth. Complex electronics and incubator. Okay, now it doesn't go farther. Yeah, I need to add more tips to this. I think this is good enough. I don't know. We'll see. Let's make a furnace. Booyah. I need stone, though. There we go. Easy. High tech. Now we need to get some iron. And, like, a lot of it, so we make tools and stuff. Let's go find a cave. There's one over there, it seems. Found some salt. And a palladium geode sticking out of the mountain. That's funny. Also, look at this cave. It's like a pseudo ravine. That's really nice. W. I think there's a defender over there, based on all that blue shit. Let's investigate. Maybe he'll drop a defender red. He might have despawned, though, and those are all ghost blocks. Fuck. I forgot. I was holding the scalpel. Yeah, these are all ghost blocks. I think he's gone. Oh, well. Oh my gosh, there's a pyramid. The pyramid can give us many treasures. And I see ruckus down there as well. Those are freaky. Oh, no! I didn't even look at you! I didn't even look at you. Are we being serious? Are we being dead ass? And there's a brown spider shooting at me, dude. Are you kidding me? What if food stamps gave you a random food item when you right click instead of just eating the food stamp? See, that's actually a cooler idea than what I did, but I kind of like just eating the food stamp straight up. I think that's just, like, funny. Maybe I'll make an area in the city where you can exchange your food stamps for actual food or something. That way we can have both. Oh, I passed it. Here's my stuff. When it's raining, there should be a small chance to either rain tacos or cats and dogs. I love that. But, you know, it really sucks because, I can't, like, it's really hard to explain with these skeletons and creepers, but I can't, thanks to the, he's wearing chain armor? What? I can't compete with that. I'm gonna die again. Dude. There's nothing I can do. Fuck you. What I was gonna say is, You actually, unfortunately, you can't, like, do stuff with weather in mCreator, it seems, at least when it comes to it being a custom dimension. Because the fact that it, like, for some reason, the way weather, like, mCreator handles weather is really weird. Because when it starts raining in a custom dimension, that doesn't actually mean anything. Like, notice how it's not playing the ambience and stuff. Like, it's purely just a visual thing. And you can't, because the game doesn't register the fact that it's, like, raining. So I can't do anything with it. Like, I've tried to make it so solar panels don't work when it's raining, for example. But I just can't. Like, they're, like, because the game still thinks it's, clear out. It's really sad. So is acid rain not possible? Yeah, I can't do acid rain either, unfortunately. It really sucks. Oh, we're deep enough to see methane. That's cool. Maybe I'll find some workaround at some point, but for now, I can't do anything with custom weather. I wanted to add ball lightning before, too, like, an enemy that spawns during thunderstorms, but I can't do that either. I think I got everything. Alright, let's see what's inside the pyramid. Fuck no, fuck no, fuck no, fuck no, fuck no. Woo! Okay. Alright, now let's see what's inside. Ooh! Efficiency iron pickaxe. That's really good. Some hemp as well. More hemp seeds. Everything else I don't need. There's also some wooden rings, so that's cool. I don't have to craft those anymore. I think they fixed rain in more recent versions of mCreator. Oh, man. That's too bad, though, because I'm pretty sure they discontinued Forge 1.20.1 anyway, so it's not like I can update anyway. That really sucks. Do you ever get burned out from making We Death the Universe and feel like you're only doing it to make another video? Yeah, I've had moments like that. Like, I'm gonna be honest, when I was making, like, the iPad Kids update and, like, the malaria update and stuff around that time, I wasn't really that passionate about the mod around that time. But recently, it's actually gotten a lot easier for me to add stuff for some reason. I've had, like, a resurgence of motivation recently. So that's good. But yeah, I've had times where I feel burned out. For sure. I don't know how I can't with how long I've been making this mod. It's been 9 months. Exactly. Forge 1.20.1 is in 2025.2 via add-on. Oh, good to know. I'll need to look into that. Most plugins are still stuck in 20... Oh, okay, never mind then. Because I use like 4 plugins to make this mod, so if they're not updated, I can't use them. Or I can't update. I'm gonna make another primitive hoe. Or you know what? I have a crafting table. Why am I making a primitive hoe? I can just make a wooden one. That has way more durability. That feels so much better. Holy shit. I'm just gonna grow a lot of everything I have. Just so I have it. More wheat seeds. There we go. That's pretty much all my crops. Alright, cool. Oh, not my onions. I should probably grow these so I can do the dark web later. There we go. Alright. Shall we go back to that cave? I think we should, but... Yeah, I can't make a chest, so I have to take all my stuff with me, unfortunately. I think I'm willing to risk it. I'm gonna make a bridge too, because I feel like I'm gonna be going to that cave a lot. If you didn't know, crops actually grow faster when they're planted next to different crops. Oh yeah, that is true. I didn't know that. But I don't feel like fixing my stuff. It's done. Where was the cave at? Here it is, I think. This is not it. This is a different cave. What the fuck? It's over here. Skelly. Oh, no. Also, I gotta be careful about the methane, because if I hold a torch and walk near methane, it'll explode. Why do you do so much damage? I need to nerf ruckuses too, it seems. Yeah, this is what happens if a torch is near methane, in case you guys are curious. You'll see. It'll explode when you least expect it. Bro, I'm telling... There it is. Yeah, I was about to say, it's not going to explode until I get close to it. Also, there's still methane nearby, so it's... yeah. Fuck that. Is there... There's some coal over here. Methane's in my way. There we go. Now I can put a torch here. Lapis. Redstone is good. I need that for circuits. Deep sleep. Sulfur. I'll take that. This is going to be doing the update. Ah! Is this saltpeter? No, that's more zinc. I don't know if there's any saltpeter in this world, I feel like. It's all just fucking zinc. What are you going to do after we Death of the Universe? I don't know. Probably make another mod. Although I don't think there's ever going to be an after. Like, I'm always going to be up, like, adding stuff to this mod, probably. Right. That's my last cracker, I think. Yummy. Efficiency pickaxe was kind of an awesome find. And I'm sweaty. I'm pretty sure saltpeter is slightly less saturated than zinc. Not entirely sure. I don't remember. Oh, this is a giant aquifer. Look at all the water dripping. That's scary. I need copper, too. I'm not going to mine that. That's going to release a ton of water. Nice. That's going to be plenty. Is there more iron? I kind of need some. I should make a crusher very soon. That's a good idea. In fact, I'll probably make a crusher before I make tools and stuff, just so I have it. Oh my gosh, I just mined that and I found some Shios, bro. Nice. Or Shiso. Nice. I'm gonna use that to make tools. I'll probably make a Shiso sword. Oh no, I can't yet. Because I need to refine Kunk, because I have to make reinforced Shiso. Forget it. Also, I should hold on to the string. Also, look what I can do with saplings. Oh, yeah, I can turn them into sticks. That's new in this update. That's more zinc. Alright, get me out of here. There we go. Alright, let's get out of here. Please tell me it's daytime when I leave. Oh, fantastic. It isn't. And that zombie sees me, bruh. Charmed. Oh, there's iron over here. Maybe this will be worth it. Drop your shovel. Oh, okay, don't. Fine. Do you plan to add more ores, or do you think you've added enough? I'll probably add more ores when I want more ores. If I think of a use for them, I'll add them. Hi, buddy. There we go. Was that sulfur? Oh, it's gold. Yeah, I made it so emeralds and gold spawn very often in the plains biome. I don't know why I did that exactly, but I did. Alright, I think I'm pretty much done mining. I have like a fine amount of stuff. I can start making machines. Wait, how do I make a circuit sandwicher again? Oh, good. Because I remember I changed the recipe when I added the machine casing, but I wasn't sure if I made it so it required circuits or not. That seems like an oversight that I would make. But it looks like I didn't, which is good. Yeah, I'm alive. Oh, don't try and pull my shit, please. I see a leper over there on the right. And I need a better weapon. Holy shit, this sucks. Okay, cool. Alright, we're back. Let's smelt my garbage. And, I'm actually gonna make another furnace, I think. I need my coal. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna make 2 more furnaces, actually. Because I want to have... Oh, these don't stack. I should make it so they stack. In fact, I'll write that down. Make crucible... I don't know how to spell. Crucibles stack. Alright. I also need iron. Please tell me I made it so you can use regular iron for these. Okay, good. I did that at least. And I did it on crafting tables too, but I guess I deleted the recipe. I don't know. There we go. Furnaces. Cool. I also want my copper in this one. And I don't think I need to smell anything else. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I need... Yeah, I need refined chest barrel to make all this stuff. That's a glitch. A bunch of the... Okay. Looks like a bunch of the moissanite stuff requires Shiso barrel instead of what it should. Moissanite stuff requires... I'm just gonna write... I don't know how to... How do I spell it? Actually, I think it's spelled like this. I think I got that right. Some of the moissanite armor looks like I need Shiso barrel instead. Cool, we can make, like, armor. Yes. I'm gonna make a generator soon. How do I make a generator? Furnace. Oh, I need a machine block. Oh, I need tin for machine blocks. I forgot about that. Forgot I did that, so I'm gonna need tin. Pretty sure lepers are neutral mobs. I don't... That's kind of on accident, but I might keep that a thing. So I'm just not gonna fight you. Let's make some evil wheat. Alright. I had to make sure I didn't have a self-help book in my inventory. There we go. And a lot of my hemp is done, which is just awesome. Although, unfortunately, hemp is starting to be kind of irrelevant now. Although, you know what I will do? I will. Some of this iron that I have, I'm going to make a chest. Tough. Now I can start storing my shit. What the heck is evil wheat? It's for some crafting stuff. You'll see. You'll all see. There we go. I did not mine any tin when I was mining, because of course I didn't, so I have to go get some. That's not that big a deal, but, you know, it's just a thing. That's enough torches, probably. Gotta remember to bring food. I'm just gonna cook, like, all my chicken. There we go. Can I... Yeah, no, I didn't add evil bread. I didn't think so. I should make... I should add more for the evil stuff. I should add more evil machines. That'd be cool. How do I make a crusher, by the way? Okay, it's pretty simple. I just need a ton of iron, it seems. And, yeah. Alright, yeah, why don't we go get some tin? I'm gonna go do that. Let's go get some. I don't remember how deep I made it spawn. And I'm gonna go to that cave over there. Instead of the other one, because the other one seems to be pretty shallow. There it is. Or no, wait, this cave is connected to the other one. There's a different cave this way. But it doesn't matter because there's tin here, so it's alright. Oh, buddy, what is that? Cool. Is this sulfur? Or not sulfur? Saltpeter? The answer is no. Give me all that tin. Nice. I might decrease how much tin is in a vein, to be honest. This is too much. There we go. And I'll mine some gold while I'm here, I guess. If there's evil wheat, there should be good wheat too. Well, I always thought like regular wheat is pretty good. There's astatine! Oh my gosh, I did not think I was gonna find that. Astatine is so rare. Unfortunately, it doesn't really have any uses yet, besides making vaccines, but I cannot believe I just found some. It is, like, probably the rarest ore in the game. It can spawn in any layer, though. Let's see how much is around. Probably not much. What if Nestle was called Nestle Evil and nothing changed? Yeah, that's very true. That is actually really accurate, unfortunately. Yeah, there's one astatine here. Nice. I can't believe I found that. I did not think I was gonna. I'm gonna have to remember that's here. And I'm gonna mine the coal. Alright, let's go back now that I have 10. Have you thought about adding different enchants to the mod? I honestly totally would do that. I just haven't. Honestly, I really should. That's honestly a good idea. Something I should have done a while ago. Alright, now we're making our tin. So I'm making tin. I should make pistons too. Pistons are required. Oh my gosh, I don't have fucking wood. Because of course I don't. That is not how you make an axe. Holy crap. Lock in. Lock in already. There we go. Also, I know this might be a little bit of a waste of iron, but I'm going to make a chest plate. Just, you know, peace of mind or whatever. What if instead of being NASA, it was evil NASA, and instead of doing space exploration and scientific discovery, they just watch YouTube shorts? Yeah, that is basically the polar opposite of science and discovery, to be honest. Because YouTube shorts makes you dumber. Bros going into the streamers who don't know how to craft compilation. I love those videos so much. They're so funny. Can I get dimension shards yet? Oh! I can get them now. An iron axe is required, it seems. Awesome. Okay. Time distortion, everybody. This might be very annoying for a little bit, so just hang tight. Ouch. Oh, there we go. Okay, cool. Ooh, I don't like that croaking sound. Also, fun fact, the lepidodendron tree leaves don't decay. Oh, that's intended. There's like a lore reason or something. Oh, my onions are done too. Nice. Onion. How much hunger do these give you? Not a lot. And now I have onion breath. That's just great. What is diddling my ears? That's a good way to describe it. There we go. We got some tin. Alright, let's make a machine block. And I'm actually going to make 2 because I need a circuit sandwicher. And I'm actually going to make 3 because I need one for a crusher. And then I need a furnace, I'm pretty sure. Oh, I forgot you can't craft in that way. Shit. I'm just going to take one of these. I'm not about to make another one. Was it just this? What else do you need? Oh, I need 2 iron. Man. Mr. Expensive over here. I think I can still afford to make a, whatever it's called. I hope. Well, let's see. 2 pistons, machine block. Oh, crap, you need iron, don't you? Yeah, you do. I don't have that. We're gonna have to go mining again, it seems. At least I have a generator, if anything, but yeah, we gotta go mining. I'll put it right there. Alright, let's go. We Death of the Universe Skyblock 1. I would love to see someone do that. Like, in fact, I was gonna make, I'm actually planning, not really planning, but I've been thinking about how I would make an official Skyblock game mode. And, like, if I ever were to do that, I'd make, like, an item that you get when you join a world. But as soon as you start moving or breaking blocks, it disappears. But if you right-click the item without doing anything else in the world, it teleports you to a void dimension where you can do, like, actual skyblock and stuff. And, like, that'd be really cool. The slime balls! Why are there slime balls? No idea, but that's cool, because, they actually don't have any new recipes in the mod yet for some reason, so that's funny. Pretty sure someone already did Wheat Death in the Universe in Skyblock. Actually, that's really cool, if true. Oh, they must have spawned from the gateway over there. Slime ball equals booger. Oh, yeah, I'm pretty sure you can... Oh, no, you can't turn slime boogers into slime balls. I thought you could, but I guess not. What biome is over here? Is this the plains? Yeah, it's the plains. Is there a cave over here, maybe? The answer is yes. Please tell me there is some iron. There is one that's called wheat block. Oh, I know what you're talking about, but I'm pretty sure that one is unfinished, right? I'm not entirely sure, but I want to say it is. Of course, there's no iron in here, and I wasted my torches on nothing. Is this saltpeter? Nope. Didn't think so. I'm starting to think saltpeter doesn't exist and it's just a psyop. Yeah, it's turning night. Oh, this part of the cave is not even that good. I was gonna say it was promising, but nope. I'm not allowed to get lucky when I play. Oh my gosh. There's a city over there. Nice. I don't know if I'm going to go the landlord route in this playthrough. Last time I did a actually long playthrough, I did go the landlord route, so I might go without it in this one. Just see if I have more or less fun, so that way I know what I have to change and add and develop. Fuck. Oh, some noxious flats over here with a lot of wither skeletons. Fuck that. And I'm actually going to grab sunflowers while I'm here so I can make soap if I need it. Fuck. Which, speaking of soap, I just got the sweaty effect, like, as I said that, so that's cool. Beat gameplay? I know. I'm having so much fun looking for a cave instead of doing actually cool stuff. Please tell me there's fucking iron in here. Looks promising. We all know what happened last time I said that, though. Wow, and there's not a single lick of iron. That's just brilliant. That is actually just amazing. And really typical. There's no iron. Oh my gosh. I don't know why, but every time I record or stream videos, like on a mod, I never find iron like right away. It takes me like 2 hours to find like 1 iron ore, and then I have to like, because for some reason I never find iron when I'm making videos, so I have to play for like 3 extra hours to get iron, so that way I can do the actually fun part of the mod that I'm showcasing. It's always like the worst. There's no iron. Oh my gosh. Can you keep using Newgrounds music in your videos? They're always awesome to recognize. Yeah, I will. I will. I have a lot of Newgrounds music downloaded that I'm just ready to put in videos. So yeah, I definitely will. Oh, that's my base over there. No way. Now, please tell me there's a cave over here. I'm actually getting sick of looking for one. I also hate looking for caves. That's another thing I hate. Prospecting is not good, like, not fun in this game. Oh. Especially when you get a water cave and when ruckuses start attacking you. There we go. I just realized I don't have sound effects. I should give them sound effects. I have some ideas on sound effects, actually. So, I'm gonna do that right now. And this applies to the meatball mob, too, because those are, like, a harder version of the ruckus. Ruckus and meatball don't have sound effects. If you don't know, meatball is a version of the ruckus that spawns in the dungeon, or the fortress. Fun fact, the fortress is, like, directly, very obviously inspired by the Terraria, dungeon. Of course, there's not a single molecule of iron in there. Ruckus is the most iconic mob from this mod. It's like the creeper, but for this mod. Really, I've never seen it that way. I didn't know anyone considered the Ruckus iconic, but I'm kind of glad that someone does, because the Ruckus is one of my personal favorite enemies, to be honest with you. More noxious flats, and a spike biome. That's pretty cool. You don't see those often. Those are kind of rare. And usually, when, I made it so when they generate, they're really small, because I don't want a biome like that to be too big. We need the Ruckus update for real. Yeah, for sure. I also want to make it so they leap, just like how the meatball does. Because I made it so the meatball leaps, and it, like, bounces around the room. But I haven't done that for the Ruckus, for some reason. And that was actually, fun fact, the original plan for the Ruckus was to make it bounce around walls and stuff and kill you. But that never ended up coming to fruition, because I didn't know how to, like, code that. But now I do know how to code that, so now I will probably make that a thing. Yeah. Oh my gosh, please tell me this cave it will give me fucking iron. How is there no iron? How is there none? There's none! Where is all the iron in this world? This is some sulfur, which I'll just take. It's fun to mine sulfur. It's just like, it's so, like, obnoxiously yellow. Even in real life, it's like that. It's cool. I found some moissanite. Of course, I can't craft shit with this because the recipes are kind of messed up. It looks like all of the armor, all the moissanite armor requires Shiso Barrel instead. Because I fucked it up. I stepped on a methane cloud. Why'd I say it like that? Like my sinuses are clogged. I stepped on a methane cloud. And I think I spawned in the shipwreck. What the fuck? For those who don't know why I just died, I stepped in a methane cloud while I was holding a torch and it blew up. Totally forgot about that. I was not being careful, dude. Fuck. Man, my progression is getting so limited just because of the fact I'm finding no iron. Like, if I found, like, one iron vein, like, if I found one more iron vein, like, half an hour ago, I would have progressed so far. Like, you know that meme where it's, like, if the world was, like, life if the world was, like, blank, and then it's just, like, it just shows the future or whatever? That's how I would feel. Like, if I found some iron, like, if I found, like, a little bit more iron 30 minutes ago, I would have, like, already beaten the Forsaken, I'm being honest with you. I would have already beaten the aliens. I would have already explored a fortress. I would have already killed the Enlightened one. Add copium ore. I'll make it so it spawns wherever you die. Please tell me my stuff is okay. Yeah, it is. Alright, good. Alright, I better not pick up the... Like, I better not hold these torches when I buy this methane again, because that will completely screw me up. That was just terrible. And of course, is this iron? Finally! It should not have taken this long to find iron, dude. There's more up there. Yes. The day is saved. And is that saltpeter? Oh, that's just more iron. Alright, even better. Have you seen Better Than Wheat and Wheat Space? Those are my favorite Wheat Death Universe add-ons. I've seen Wheat Space. That one's really cool. That one is... I actually really like that. And I don't... Is Better Than Wheat even an add-on? I'm pretty sure that's a remake. Unless we're not thinking of the same thing. I'm not sure. I have no idea. Maybe make iron more common or in higher quantities deeper down. Honestly, I should do that. You know, I've been actually playing with the idea of making it so ores generate, like how, like, GregTech, like, ore veins generate. Because if you don't know, in GregTech, instead of ores spawning, like, everywhere, but in really small amounts, they spawn pretty rare. There's more acetine! Oh my gosh! That's so lucky. There's 2 of it. Also, fun fact, this is what happens when you pick up acetine. It burns you. And then it disappears. you can only have it in your inventory for like 2 seconds before it vanishes. Because if you don't know, acetine is actually the rarest element in real life. And it only, like, when it is created or when it, like, exists in nature, it decays into other elements, like, very soon after. So that was my thought process behind making it disappear. I want to make it so you can use acetine to make an invisibility cloak, which gives you invisibility when you're wearing the whole set. I think that'd be really cool. But yeah, as I was saying about the GregTech ore veins, if you don't know how ores generate in GregTech, instead of generating in really big quantities, they generate instead of generating in really small quantities, but everywhere, they generate in really big quantities, but only like every few chunks apart. Kind of like how there's those really big iron and copper veins in like vanilla Minecraft. It's like that, but for every ore. And I kind of want to add something similar to this mod, but I don't know how fun that would be for gameplay. So let me know if you guys want to see that over a regular ore gen. Might be interesting. I thought tantalum was the rarest element, at least. That's not even a real thing. Is tantalum a real thing? I've never heard that in my life. Oh, it's a chemical element. Wait. It says it's a chemical element. Is that different? Is that different from a normal element? Chemical element is a chemical substance whose atoms have the same number of protons. Oh, so it has a different number of neutrons. I'm assuming that is what that means. Oh, and they have their own periodic table. I think. I honestly don't know what I'm looking at. Either way, that's cool. I didn't know that existed. Or it should be more common in certain biomes like golden mesas. I do want to do something like that too. Also something I've been like thinking about. I'm gonna start growing weed so I can get money. Alright, now that we have all this iron, we can actually do what I wanted to do in the first place. Yeah. I'm gonna start making room next to my generator. I'll put like my crusher here and my circuit sandwicher here, I think. Ah, fuck no, there's water. Did I break my staircase? partially. But, you know, I'm just going to make my staircase then. It doesn't have to be that big. Also, I want to make a door now that I can afford it. I do not need anything wandering in here and ganking me. I might make it so you can graft ruckus to get ruckus tissue samples. That might be cool. All right, we were gonna make a circuit sandwich here. Here are my pistons and my redstone. You guys don't know what grafting is yet, but we'll get into that when we prepare to fight the bosses because, yeah, there's tissue samples now. And yes, they're important for using the incubator. I completely reworked the incubator in case you guys didn't know. Alright, let's make a circuit sandwich here. There we go. Oh, I forgot I need silicon to use this. I don't even think quartz generates. I'm gonna be straight up. Because I did not fix origin when I added all the new layers of stuff. Let me look real quick. Let me check in mcreator where quartz generates. Oh yeah, between 0 and 64. And I don't think deep slate. I think deep slate starts above that. I may have messed this up. Let me check real quick. Are there other ways to get quartz? Quartz dust. Oh, the answer is no. Technically, it drops from geodes, but I'm not even going to consider that because geodes are really, really rare. If I can't find any quartz, I know this is a little cheaty, but I'm just going to give myself like a stack because I want to keep the mod going, but I'm not going to add it to generation because then I have to like go to different chunks that are unloaded to find it, and, you know, it's like a whole thing. There's a, like, this cave over here will tell us where, I know that it goes to deep. There's a gateway over there. Fuck to the no. If you don't know, gateways can only be killed with projectiles, which obviously I don't have, so, you know. I don't have a bow or anything. Oh, yep, here's deep slate. This is Y11. Here, I'm just gonna dig. Deep slate coal, wow. Oh, yep. I think deep slate starts here. And yeah, wait. I'm deep enough where I get the darkness effect. Because if you don't know, I made it so when you're in deep slate layer, you have the darkness effect permanently. Yeah, no. This is deep slate layer. Is that a geode? Oh, no. This is silt. I added gravel variants for every layer, too. Fun fact. Silt. Alright, yeah. There's nothing I can do. I'm gonna go back to base and I'm gonna just give myself like 4 stacks of quartz. I think is enough. I don't want to have to do that, but it's fine. Here, I'm gonna write fix ore distribution. Fix ore distribution. There we go. Maybe add a mining helmet that removes the darkness effects. Yeah. I don't know if I mentioned this ever, but I do want to add like items to get around the effects that areas can give you, because like you get darkness when you're in deep slate, you get blindness when you're in Hadal, and you get dread when you're in the brimstone layer of like hell. And there is a way to prevent dread. You have to wear the cross, what's it called, the self-help necklace or whatever. I think it's the thumbs up necklace. Yeah, you have to wear a thumbs up necklace, and that prevents dread. But yeah, I should probably... I'm going to add stuff to prevent darkness and blindness too. And a mining helmet is honestly a good idea for that. I could also make it so it provides a light around the player, but I have no idea how to do that, to be honest with you. And my melon grew. And my onions. These are done, right? Yeah, they are. Nice. Alright, I don't care about my crops, really. I want to, here. Oh, I have to open a land. Alright. That's enough. Maybe add an extractonator where you can input gravel to get some ores, silt to get better ores, and so on. That's actually already that's already a thing. The metal sieving machine, and I was gonna rework it to make it where you can put silt and stuff in. So yeah, that's technically already a thing. Although I haven't fully implemented it, but it kind of works. All right. I need to smelt this to get silicon. And then, once I have silicon, I need copper and redstone, which I have copper already. Yeah, I do. How'd you add the new rock type below deep slate? Because I thought you couldn't change world height with mcreator. I didn't change world height. I just made deep slate spawn higher, and I made the layers, like, I made every layer kind of thin. Also, the brimstone layer is like 10 blocks big. Or 10 blocks tall. Just at the bottom of the world, so. Alright, let's input some coal. And let's make some circuits. Which, fun fact, I want to mention real quick. You can finally see circuit sandwicher recipes in JEI. This is broken for the longest time. But now you can. Just want to mention that fact. Alright, and we were going to make a crusher with all this stuff, right? We need iron and... Iron circuits and cobble. Okay, I'm glad that's pretty easy, and I'm so glad I have enough iron for that. There we go. I just need some irons and some circuits. I need... Oh, wait! I need to make a machine block. Wait, I have one, right? Yeah, I do. Okay, cool. Nice, I can make a crusher. Can't use deep slate. Cobblestone? Yep. Nice! We got a crusher. And now, I can actually... Oh, no, it doesn't have energy. Energy will go in here, right? Yeah, it will. Yeah, fun fact, you can, like we already found out, you can, crush quartz dust to get quartz. And if you put that in a crystal growing machine, you actually get another... So you can duplicate quartz that way. Although the crystal growing chamber isn't finished yet, so it's not craftable. So, I think quartz dust can be... Yeah, it's needed to make a conch star, which is actually useless right now anyway, so forget it. Silicon, what else is this used for? Oh yeah, silicon dust, and that's just, yeah, just some silicon. Yeah, you can crush redstone to get silicon, fun fact. Which would have been a good way to not have to use, well actually, you know what, I can delete this extra quartz that I have now. Because, that just reminded me. Now that we have a crusher, we can just put redstone in there to get silicon dust. So we actually don't need any more quartz, we just needed... the little bit we just needed the 2 to make a complex electronic, so that's cool. I'm gonna keep the rest of the silicon though because I don't care that much. This is just a test playthrough anyway. So yeah, more iron is probably needed now that I can crush it. I'm gonna crush my zinc too, just because I can. I'm gonna throw away some of this junk. I'm gonna make another iron pickaxe, and then we can go mining some more. I think that's what we'll do. Also, I'm gonna... You can make soap with sugar, right? Yeah. Oh, I do have fat. Alright, yeah. I'm gonna make a bar of soap real quick, just because the sweaty effect is kind of annoying me. Oh, how do you make it again? Oh, you need 2 sugar. I didn't know that. Do I have 2 sugar? No, but I can make some. Interesting. I was worried it was too fat, and I don't have that. Nice. And of course, the sweat effect expired when I crafted it, so who even cares? At least I can get clean, though. And at least I'm wasting all of the durability it has. Why don't we make some torches? And let's go mining again. Yay. Oh, you can't cook ruckus meat on a campfire. Forgot to add that. I don't even know if I will, like, even make that a priority. Doesn't matter that much. What does the sweaty effect do? It doesn't do anything right now, because I haven't thought of what it should do yet, because I don't know how to make it so it increases the like range mobs can see you from. But that was the original plan. Currently though, it just puts annoying particles on my screen, and I think it like slowly removes my hunger or something, which makes no sense. But I have no idea, to be honest with you. I don't even know if that's true. Alright, let's go caving. Oh, there's a defender! We should try and get a, defense rod. While we have the chance, because bro's gonna despawn. Defender rods are just fun. I like them. That ruckus is gonna kill me. No defender rod. Oh, okay. Ruckus is dead. Alright, cool. Is this the cave entrance? That's frenzied livestock. Stay away from me, bro. Get away from me, buddy. You're not following me, right? Yeah, you are following me. And there's another one. Bravo, Vince. Don't hold the torches. Gotta remember that. Although, maybe if I... Was this Palladium Geode always? Oh my gosh. I right-clicked my scalpel on accident. Was this Palladium Geode always here? I do not remember that being here before. But that's amusing. And yeah, there's no ores for me to find this way, so forget it. I'm gonna have to fight this guy. With my own scalpel. Forgot they did that. I forgot they did that. Oh, hell to the no. Luckily, locusts are pretty slow, so it's alright. I had the foresight to make them slow. Because I'm pretty sure you can't change flight speed, unfortunately. I've tried. Oh, the cave gets a lot deeper over here. That's good, if anything. And some iron. Delicious. And more iron. Scrumptious. And saltpeter. Nope, just more zinc. I'm never going to find saltpeter, I think. And now I just look insane. Cool. Okay, be careful of the methane. More iron over here. And now I'm deep enough where I get the darkness effect, so now I'm really scared. Makes it very hard to see. There's some silt. Oh yeah, this is even scarier because when the darkness effect is applied, I can't really see the methane in front of me. This is very terrifying. I like it though. The way I see it, this is like the good kind of terrifying. Ooh. Yeah, there's no way you guys can see this, unfortunately. That's a creeper. I'm out of the darkness though, which is good. I can get some redstone and some shiso barrel. How do I make a conch modifier? That's actually surprisingly cheap. We should probably start modifying conch soon, just so that way we can start using our shiso barrel and moissanite to make tools and stuff. Oh, I think we just found one of those really big iron veins that I was talking about earlier. That's amazing. Unless this is just a bunch of iron clumped together and I'm just like wrong. Oh boy. Looks like one block below the one I'm standing on will give me darkness. So layer 5 and below. Alright, I don't think this is a big iron vein. I think it's just a regular one, and it just had a lot of iron near it. That's fine. I still got a lot of iron out of that, so you know what? I'm not even mad. Saltpeter. More zinc. I should probably make those textures, like, less similar. But I do think it's kind of funny how similar they are. I'm gonna grab tin while I'm here also, because I'm gonna need this to make, more machine blocks anyway. And I want to make a canning machine. Show you guys how that works. Could you drink milk to remove the darkness effect? No, because I'm pretty sure I made it so milk is not drinkable anymore. Anyway. Also, it doesn't matter because it constantly applies it to you. So even if you remove it, you'll just get it back a second later. Not even a second later, a tick later. I thought that was actually saltpeter for a sec. I'll mine more copper too, because I'm kind of low on that. Not going to lie. Cool. And some sulfur. I can use sulfur, saltpeter, and coal to make gunpowder, and I can make gunpowder kegs with that. That might not be the worst idea. Although I'm not even gonna bother excavating gravel to get it. Is this iron? Yeah, it is. Can barely tell because of how dark everything is. There we go. Nothing that way. Hey, another palladium geode. Which I swear was not here before, but I think I'm just, like, not paying attention, I guess. Or maybe I'm just, like, retarded. Or mentally ill. Sulfur. Fun fact, if you macerate, well, I guess macerate and crusher are the same thing. If you crush, brimstone, you get sulfur. Fun fact. All right. Let's go back to base. What do these burned bushes have? Nothing new. That's all right. There it is, my wonderful estate. I should live in this shipwreck, low-key. That might be cool. I love all the little details in Death Universe. Thank you. It's fun to add little things, you know? Little bits and bobs and whatever. I feel like that's where I have the most fun when I'm making this mod, to be honest with you. That's why a lot of the really early features I added in this mod, like, do, like, nothing for progression, nowadays. Alright, let's, crush some iron. I'm out of energy. I should actually make a solar panel. Yeah, I can afford that. Oh, I need quartz. This is, I remember, it needs quartz. It used to just need silicon, but, or, I was supposed to change this to silicon, but I guess I never, this recipe was made before silicon was in the game, is what I'm trying to say, but it should be silicon now. So I'm gonna have to give myself quartz again, because it doesn't generate. That sucks. Alright. This complex circuit. I can make a crusher, or a solar panel now. What was your favorite update to add? Someone asked that earlier, and I said the jungle update, and that is probably my favorite. Although honorable mentions to the opium, landlord, and there's one other update that I really liked making. I'm trying to remember. Actually, I don't know if I mentioned this earlier, but the organ harvesting update was really fun to make. I don't know if I mentioned that earlier, but the organ harvesting update is like top 2, to be honest. I think I had more fun making that one than the landlord update, which is the first update I ever made. The first version of the mod I ever made at all, actually. Cook's Ruckus. Oh, some of my wheat is done. Cool, I guess. What was I gonna do? Oh yeah. I need glass for a solar panel, right? Yeah. Why don't we go get some sand real quick? I definitely need to update the solar panel recipe. I just realized it doesn't even use a machine block. Which I guess kind of makes sense, because this isn't a full block, but you know. You know how it is. Are there any additions that you added in the past which you wouldn't add in the mod today? It's a great question. So you're kind of asking like what I regret adding, in a way. Is there anything I regret adding? There's a lot of. I guess like wasting my time adding the flooded nether is one of them because I'm never gonna like I'm canceling the flooded nether. But I still think that's a good idea or like a cool thing. I don't know. Is there? I kind of like everything I've added, to be honest. If there's one thing, this isn't exactly a regret, but if there's one thing I probably wouldn't add today, it's the missile silo. Which, fun fact, is the second block I ever added to the mod, but it doesn't really do much, so I would never add the big fat missile and missile silo today. I don't know if there's anything else really like that, though. I just realized it's been a while since I've seen a rock golem spawn. That's kind of unrelated to the conversation, but that's just something I've not seen in a while. Alright, I'm gonna go smelt my sand. Oops. Iron. Alrighty. Oh, I got sweaty effects. That's why I made soap. Now I'm all clean. Alright, solar panel, right? That's what we were doing? I need iron, copper, quartz. I can do that, actually. Oh, I don't have glass. Nice. Sun power. I should make cables, too. Oh, don't I need wool for that? No, I don't need wool. That's odd. I thought I needed wool to make this stuff, but I guess not. I'm okay with that, I guess, but that's just weird. I want to completely overhaul how cables work. I really do not like how they are right now. I don't like how they're a full block. I don't like how there's only one tier. I don't like how weird they are to craft. I don't like how they look. I don't like anything about cables. I don't even really like how they distribute energy. They don't do it well. Definitely something I'm gonna have to mess with. Alright, now we're getting energy, right? Yeah. Cool. Actually, I could probably redo how my machine room is, like, completely made. Like a few junctions. So I'm gonna pick up my crusher. And I'm going to pick up this. I'm gonna have junction cables like this. And I'm gonna have a cable going in like that and a cable going in like that. I can put a crusher here. Yeah, that's getting energy. And I can put my circuit sandwicher here. So I can have everything in like a row. Do blazes spawn anywhere for potions? They spawn if you get to stage 3 global warming. And I'm not sure if they spawn anywhere else, to be honest with you. I want to say I added somewhere else where they do, but I don't really remember. I really should if I haven't, because yeah, I want potions to be craftable, and there's a few recipes that require blaze rods, so the fact that they're not craftable is kind of like backwards. There we go. All right, I fixed my house. Or maybe have them spawn in the brimstone layers. Yeah, that's actually a good spot to put them. I want to put a lot of nether-related stuff in the brimstone layer, like netherrack, and maybe I could even have fortresses spawn down there. Who knows? That'd actually be kind of cool. That'd be an interesting visual. I'm gonna put more junction cables here just so I have them. Gotta go, chat. Bye. All right, see ya, Cosmic. Thanks for pulling up to the stream. All right. We should make a biome detector now. I kind of want to get mahogany so I can make mahogany armor and prepare for a boss fight. I want to start preparing for the homunculus, maybe. So let's do that. This is a compass, and then we need a compass, glass, and a tree for some reason. Which I don't even think I've really chopped down trees that much. Which is also weird. Alright, let's go get a sapling real quick. I'm also low on food, but luckily I have kind of an abundance of stuff growing around here that I can eat. My potatoes I'm definitely going to grow again, because baked potatoes are amazing food. And my wheat I'll grow again. What's this stuff? Oh, those are weed seeds. Onions too. There we go. It's probably good. Oh, I have ruckus meat. Never mind. I'm actually pretty good on food. Alright, let's go get a sapling real quick. Sticks. There's a sapling. Alright, cool. Which, fun fact, I know I mentioned this earlier, but you can turn them into sticks. So that's pretty cool. Okay, some iron. Boom, bomb detector, which, fun fact, it now tells you where the jungle is. I just have to remember what frequency it's on, to be honest. I have no idea which one it's on. Is it on 4? No, 4 is wheat field. 5? That's meat bomb. What's 1? 1 is wasteland. 2 is city. 6. Oh, 6 is jungle. Alright, this is jungle really close, actually. Only like 400 blocks away. I'm gonna make another chest so I can store some of my, my items. And then we can try and brave a dungeon. A gungeon. However, whatever it's called. The place where the Viet Cong spawn, so I can get AK-47 blueprints. As well as, like, get mahogany, which is actually my main goal, is get mahogany. But before I go, there's a few things I should make to prepare. Like, I should get a bunch of iron. You think you will add flying islands or sky structures / sky dimensions? Cloud islands could be cloud blocks that just disappear, can be placed on air. Yeah, actually, funny story. I was gonna add floating islands at some point. I forgot when exactly I was gonna do it, but I was. But eventually and I was gonna add cloud blocks and I was gonna add a cloud rod, which would basically just do what the defender rod does, but it would place clouds instead of defender blocks. But I ended up not doing that. I don't really remember why. I think I just, like, wasn't really feeling it anymore. So I didn't get that far, so I didn't have to remove anything, but I didn't really go any farther. So, like, but I ended up recycling the cloud rod to be the defender rod. And fun fact, it's actually just a recolored version of the cloud rod sprite. So, originally this is like a wooden stick and then, like, white cloud all over it, but obviously, I color corrected it to be blue so it could fit the defender rod, so. That's, some lore, I guess. Alright, I'm gonna make full armor, and then we can go look for a thing. Also, how do I make bronze again? Oh, I need an alloy smelter. Oh, what? Why does it need a super machine block? Why did I think that was a good idea? I need to make that recipe cheaper. Forget it, though. It's not gonna happen. I should make an iron sword, though. Absolutely. Should make an iron sword. And maybe making a gun. Because, like, how do I make an ammo fab? This is how I make an ammo fabricator. And then, like... Oh, that's expensive, though. And then, like, I can make, like, a... I think the chunk burster, yeah, the chunk burster is craftable right now. I need tungsten for the eruptor though, and that doesn't generate either right now. And I need AK-47 blueprints and mahogany to make the chunk shooter, so that's not an option. And the chunk blaster is just shit, so I'm not even gonna consider that. I could make a gun, but it's kind of expensive. I think I'm just not gonna though, and I'm just gonna look for the thing that I want to look for right now. Yep, I think I'm ready. Okay, where was it? It was, this direction. This way. This way. Oh, it's literally just, like, do this way for a while. Before I go, I'm actually gonna make some adequate bedding. So if I die over there, I can have a spawn point. Oh, wait, you know what I'll actually do? I'll just make beds. Because I can afford a bed now, and that gives you full health every time you sleep in it. But it doesn't skip the night, so you can do it repeatedly. It's actually really overpowered and I need to nerf it. But I'm gonna abuse that tactic right now because I can. See what I mean? I wake up, I feel healthy, which means full health. And I can do that repeatedly because I made it overpowered on accident. Alright, let's start making our way over. Oh, actually, wait. Since I'm mining mahogany, I need to have an axe. Holy sidetrack. Please tell me I have iron. I was making some, right? Yeah, I was. Okay, good. I wasn't smelting any, but I was making iron, at least. So that's good, if anything. Also, I'm gonna actually add on my document here. I'm gonna make sure to add, make blazes spawn in brimstone. I'm gonna, just so I remember to do that. Because that is a good idea. Alright, let's go. Let's go for real. I'll even take some melon with me so I can eat. This is gonna be a fun little excursion, you know, get out of the cave a little bit. Spread our wings. Phew, that's a spider. At least it's not a brown one. Oh, I still get nightmares after what happened earlier. There's a defender over here, I think. Oh, it must have despawned. Yep, these are all ghost blocks, sure enough. There's... Hell no, hell no, hell no, hell no, hell no, hell no. I might die. If that thing kills me, I'm dead. Oh my gosh. I'm so glad I gave them high knockback. Holy shit. There's the jungle. We found it. Oh, I'm dead for real. I am really dead now. There's a ruckus chasing me too. These ruckuses are causing a ruckus. I'm gonna get this egg out of my hotbar just so I don't throw it because I want to make sure I have it. Also, wait. I gotta remember about sleeping in a bed. Because that's like a easy win. Oh, there's a spike biome over here. Those are fun. Oh, I see a wasteland biome over there too. We haven't really seen a wasteland yet, I just realized. I think I made them a little too rare with the new biome distribution. But it doesn't matter that much. Oh, I even found a vaccine place. Fuck no, fuck no, fuck no, fuck no, fuck no. Fun fact, these toxic waste piles now generate in the in this biome. You know, I should just keep this here side my spawn set. I'm gonna raid the vaccine like area. Because this is technically required for progression, because you need these guys' conspiracy theories. Bro, they spawned on toxic waste, so now they're taking damage. That's funny. I have to make sure to grab all 5, because if one of them lands on the toxic waste, it'll get destroyed and I won't have it. And I'm pretty sure 5 of these are, 5 of these are required to summon the enlightened one. I'm gonna actually have free beds in here. Is there a chest? Yeah. Bunch of antidote and shit, but is there a vaccine? Please tell me there is, because that's required too. Oh, hey, I got wormhole portals. That's a music disc. That's one of my favorite music discs, and it's also the song that plays in Parkour for Dummies. Of course, there was no vaccines. How do I get so unlucky? They're so common, and there's 2 chests here, and I didn't get one. That's actually just, like, mentally insane. I don't even know. I'm just gonna disregard that. I don't need vaccines right now anyway. And I actually know where astatine is, so I could craft them, technically. It doesn't matter. I think I have a blister on my foot. Just realized in real life. Okay, this is a very small jungle. Please tell me it's bigger. I really need a Jungin. Jungle fortress. Oh, there's more jungle over there. Forget it. Screw this spot. It's a big cave here. Fuck no, fuck no, fuck no, fuck no, fuck no. You freak. That's not a jungle, bro? I'm pretty sure it is. Yep, there it is. This is a jungle. That's what I'm talking about. There's got to be a dungeon over here. Also, I think the dry forest is a little too common as well. Why are the trees thick? I thought it was kind of cool to do generation this way. Makes the biome feel like a really big maze. At least to me. There's some bamboo. That's it. Oh no, I forgot jungle spiders spawn. Those give you wither. And they run really fast. Oh no! Almost saved my spawn. Oh, I can't do the thing anymore. It's okay, we found a spot. How is the spider catching up? How much health do you have? How much health do you have? Jungle tarantulas are scary. To be honest, this mod feels like a fever dream. Yeah, that's kind of what happens, I guess. That's just how it be. There's a forest spirit over there. I can actually mine this for mahogany, but I'd like to get a sapling maybe. But also, I'm not gonna try too hard. Of course, they have deceivingly like small hitboxes, thanks to my poor hitbox work. If that Viet Cong sees me, I'm gonna probably die. Nice. Those guys are weak. Okay. Now, let me check real quick. How much do you get? You get 4. I forgot I made casks a thing. You get 4. And I need 24 total to like get a full set. Here's what I'm gonna do. Fuck, 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 fuck. They see me. It's okay though, cause they can't get me. Oh, this is all clay. That's funny. No. This should start decaying, and I'm gonna start breaking it. Drop a sapling. There it is. There it is. We got another. We got 2, I think. Another one. Oh wait, no, those are sticks. Those aren't saplings. There's another one. Alright, cool. I don't remember how common I made saplings on these, but I'm pretty sure they're decently rare. Nice. Should I overstay my welcome? I think I can risk it. I want to get at least like 1 AK-47 blueprint. Yes. We got one. Now 6 times 4 is 24. That's actually exactly enough, so I'm leaving. Nice, and I'll actually go I'll grab some glowstone while I'm here, because I don't think this spawns anywhere else currently. Because I'm stupid and made a mistake. Hi, buddy. Oh, these guys are neutral. I didn't know that. Wait, they're passive? Oh no, they're not. They're neutral. Cool. Fortresses are way too common. I know. That was for dev reasons, but I fixed it in the latest update. That's gonna be dropping in like a few days. I'm gonna pick up my bed and let's go. We're good. I should make shears when I get back too, because if you don't know, the reason why mahogany armor is so good for me right now is because you get insanely good buffs when you have the full set and you're standing on leaves. So I should, like, what's the word? Do that. I should do that. Get leaves. And luckily, the really big trees are a pretty good source of it, but there's enough leaves on my base anyway, so I don't really need to get them from here. And I don't have iron on me anyway. Also, real quick, I want to check how we make the incubator again, just so I can make one of these. I don't know if we're going to get to the homunculus in the stream like I originally planned, but I'll, like, try to get close, because I want to show you guys the new incubator. Mahogany armor is awesome. Yeah, it's one of my go-tos when I fight the homunculus. The dungeon isn't required for progression at all, but usually, like, when I'm doing test playthroughs, that's what I go for before I'm about to fight the homunculus. Because it also carries you through the Forsaken as well. I don't even know what the best armor is for the alien invasion, though. The alien invasion is pretty tough, and I've tried a few armors, but there aren't really that many good choices. Part of me kind of wants to add a boss that goes in between the Forsaken and the alien invasion, but I'm not sure what that would be, and I don't even know how interesting that would be, because I want to add bosses after the alien invasion. Oh, there's a trash pile over there, or a what's it called? A junkyard. That biome's name in the code is a trash pile, but I should honestly change it to junkyard because that's way more fitting and just better, and that's literally what it is. Because if I go over here, you can see it is literally just piles of trash. What did we expect? Also, it's all green over here, which I think is kind of cool. We'll see what treasures await. It's just nothing, because you actually need a shovel to see what's in the stuff. I like this biome, though. Also, while I'm here, I should kill these pigs, because I actually need to kill one of every passive mob to make the homunculus summon now. In case you didn't know. Perhaps the boss in the future, and in the future in the Outer Islands would be cool. Oh, yeah. Adding another future boss to the Outer Islands. That is actually not a bad idea. Add old end cities to the outer future islands. That's also a good idea. Holy cook. Pretty sure the only meat I need now to make the homunculus summon is sheep. Not sure. Pretty sure, though. Are you going to make this public? It already is. You can download the mod in one of my most recent videos. I don't think I put the download in the stream on accident for some reason, because I forgot. Oh, there's a sheep. Alright, cool. Just drop some mutton, buddy. Thank you. There it is. I see my base. What I like is the evil wheat actually makes it really easy to see where my base is, because it's so bright. There we go, we made it. Alright. So let me just deposit stuff that I have that I don't really need. Also, this is what Worm Portal sounds like. I like this one. This is the song that plays in the Wasteland in Parkour for Dummies. Which is why I put it in... You get it from the Wasteland in this mod. Or maybe instead of old end cities, they could be decrepit, futuristic skyscrapers. That's actually planned. I don't know if you checked the Trello, but I'm gonna add, like, future versions of all of the, like... If you don't know, the first 4 biomes I ever added to this mod were the Wasteland, Forest, Meat Biome, and, City. And I want to add destroyed versions of, or like future versions of all those that spawn in the future. Wasteland's already done. That's just what the chromium is. Like the regular regular biome is what the Wasteland is, the future Wasteland. But I gotta add future versions for the city, and that's gonna be destroyed city. And then I'm gonna add one for the forest, which is like a burned forest. And then I'll probably add like a rotten meat biome or something. Alright, what was I gonna do? What was I gonna do? Don't tell me. Don't tell me. Trying to remember. Mahogany armor, that's what we're doing. Now that we have mahogany, we can put this in here. And boom. Please be enough. Okay, good. I didn't miscalculate. Now we just have to make wood armor. Which I think I changed their crafting recipe. I don't remember. Didn't I make it something weird? Yeah, I did. I made it so wood armor can be crafted in your inventory. Actually. Because I wanted it to be early game accessible. Rotten meat biome spawns all my pigment. That's true. I should do that. I would also imagine future versions of current mobs, such as a future ruckus. Holy cook with the ideas. I should also do that, to be honest with you. Yeah. Okay. Okay, boots. Alright, I'm surprised I correctly added all the recipes. I swear I would have forgotten one. Well, cool. And now we just have to combine this with mahogany. Right? Oh, yeah, I'm just doing it wrong. Helmet. Chestplate. Legs. And boots, I think, are like this. Yep. Cool. And this stuff is actually, like, as good as diamond, so I'm pretty much set. Or I think it's, like, slightly worse, but yeah, I'm pretty good. Because, let me show you what happens when I stand on leaves. Let me go get some. There we go. The rotten meat biome should have flies, or the locusts that are already in the game. I should add. Yeah, that's true. Okay. Alright, so when you stand on leaves, you get Acrobatic 2, which increases your step height. You get 4D Vision, which lets you see mobs through walls. Speed 2, Resistance 7, I think that is. Haste 3, and Strength. These are crazy buffs, by the way, as long as you're standing on leaves. It's amazing. And this is what we're going to fight the homunculus on, actually. Which I think I have enough iron to fight. Or, like, to make the incubator. I'm not sure. I need 2 machine blocks for each piece. There we go. So I need 6 iron, 4 iron. I'm 1 short, I think. No, I'm not. Okay, good. We're actually making the incubator. Peek. We're gonna fight the homunculus in this video, I think. Or in this stream. So how do you make the case? Oh, I need circuits, too. I need 3 circuits total. That's fine. I think I have enough for all that. Do I have copper? Yeah, I do. Okay, cool. Is the resistance too powerful? Honestly, yeah. I will probably nerf it. For now, it's fine, though, I guess. I thought the locusts were flies. Yeah, locust flies. Same diff, I guess. Here we go. There we go. Alright, while that does its thing, let's go collect more leaves so I can make my arena bigger. I'm not used to the step height at all, bro. I trampled a crop on accident because of the step height. I'm not used to it. Oh my gosh. Wow, the step height I can climb trees with that? I didn't know that. Do you see me like teleport on top of the tree? That was crazy. Also, yeah, mahogany is definitely not as good as diamond armor. Alright, stack and like almost 2 stacks is probably enough. Die, please. Okay, cool. Alright, I'm gonna torch up my area a little bit because, yeah, that's a creeper over there. I saw you, buddy. Uh-oh. I'm just gonna let these guys explode. I don't even care. I should make a shield, too. I don't know why I haven't. Okay, let me make a, whatever. Forgot what I was talking about. The incubator is almost ready, but I need a water bucket. Just remembered. Okay, can we craft this? Yes, we got the incubator casing. And I'm just missing water and glass for the top part. I have glass, so I can just get water. And yes, we're gonna make the incubator, guys. I can show you guys the rework. Boom! Incubator. And now, let me show you guys how this little doohickey works. So, place down the casing, gotta put the incubator on top. And this is what the inside looks like now. I completely redid it. And the energy doesn't matter right now, because I didn't make it require energy yet, but this, like, crafting area is what really matters. I need to get an egg. Real quick. I need to get an egg, and I have to make a special tool known as the grafter, which is crafted like this. Because it collects tissue samples from various sources, and I'll show you what that means in a second. I don't have a lot of food. Oh, actually I have food stamps, forget it. I always forget those are edible just because of how they look. They do not look like food at all. Alright, this is definitely somewhere I can fight the homunculus. You should be able to get a tissue sample from yourself. Oh, trust me, you'll see. Okay, there we go. Alright, got food. Is it a system similar to Advanced Genetics? I've never played that mod, but it's honestly not that advanced. It's like just like glorified crafting, but you'll see. I tried. How many eggs do I have? I thought I had 2, but I guess not. So, I'm also going to plant my mahogany, because I can. I honestly should. Right, there we go. So, I have an egg. So pretty much, let me right-click on the grafter. These are all the grafts we can make, and pretty much, depending on what combination of grafts you have, depending on what you can craft in the incubator. As you can see, like, Mysterious Embryo, Forsaken Embryo, Parasitic, Blessed, Explosive... bunch of embryos we can make, and they all require these tissue samples and an egg. So we need mystery meat. So this is what I meant when, like I said, like you'll see, you actually can get tissue samples from yourself because you get mystery meat from yourself. Do I not have a scalpel? Oh, I do. Which I should make an iron scalpel, by the way, because it does less damage than a crude one. There we go. And now, if I graft this mystery meat, you can see I get some tissue samples of ambiguity. And now I need the ambiguity tissue samples. I need 9 of them. And then I need a swine, cattle, lamb, and fowl ones, which you get from various animals. You need a feather, leather, and I'm pretty sure mutton and pork, I believe. I don't know how true that is. Let me check. Yeah. Cattle, swine, mutton, and fowl. Alright, cool. And I just need an egg. So I gotta make sure I put it in exactly. I know it said, like, in the recipes may not be exact. Make sure to experiment. But they are exact. I'm gonna make the recipes more interesting at some point, probably. But right now, it's exactly what it is on the tin. There's nothing ambiguous about it. So none of this text means anything yet. But yeah, pretty much... you need swine, cattle, fowl, and lamb, I'm pretty sure. Oh, gotta flip these. And then you need ambiguity like this, and then an egg, and then it'll start ticking down, and when it's done, I should get a mysterious embryo, I'm pretty sure. Alright, there it is, and yeah, I was right. And now we can fight the homunculus. I want to see real quick, how do you make the parasitic embryo? Because I feel like this could be a good goal for the video, but I need evil dust and infected human blood, and that's all episodes, so forget it. We're just going to fight the homunculus, and then I'm going to end the stream. Because it's getting late for me in real life, and I've been streaming for 3 hours. Wow, that's crazy. Oh, my trees grew. That's cool. Alright, let's get ready. Let's get ready. Time for the homunculus, everybody. After I eat and heal, because the scalpel kind of did a lot of damage. Alright. 3, 2, 1. Not yet, because if I have a bed nearby, I can pretty much choose the fight, because beds are overpowered still. In fact, I'm going to write on my little list. Nerf beds. Alright. 3, 2, 1, go. There he is. Homunculus. And I'm not even standing on the leaves. The homunculus is pretty easy as long as you like stand diagonal to him, because then his tears won't hit you. And his tears do a lot of knockback. Oh. Easy. Easy baby game. I should make him harder, to be honest. But yeah, we got the homunculus corpse, everybody. And if you don't know, you can now craft this into homunculus skin. And the homunculus skin is obviously used to get its grafts, and then you can make Forsaken embryo and parasitic embryo this way. And the blessed embryo. Which maybe I will make. I just need a self-help book for that, but I don't have a self-help book, so I can't exactly do that. But you also need a homunculus corpse to make the Forsaken. Because, I don't know if you probably knew this, but you can't make the Forsaken embryo unless you already beat the Forsaken, because you need Forsaken foreskin for that. Because I want to make sure you have to do the ritual at least your first time. So yeah, goodbye homunculus. Here we go. Got some homunculus skin. And yeah, I think I'm gonna end the stream here. Thank you guys so much for watching. Subscribe, like, comment, join my Discord, follow my Twitter, play industrial basis, subscribe to my second channel, and yeah, that's it. I might stream this test world again. We'll see. Depends how much I add on the and yeah, if I add a bunch of stuff and rework a ton of stuff, then I'll just start over. So yeah, goodbye.